laughing at this.
Hello.
I got really scared.
By your
like,
other hand?
I really was saying, like, who hand is that?
Sarah, come on.
Oh.
Wow.
Whose hand is that?
Because, like, I did the thumbs up, and I was like, because I was like, wait a minute, who hand is that?
I can't. Oh god.
Oh no. Hey guys. I have one brain cell sometimes. One brain. I got a college degree in one brain cell.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, hot. Hey everyone.
Hey, we're fine.
Yep.
Will probably be a shorter, very much shorter episode because our Christy is not here,
Yes.
and also I'm really tired. But announcements. Big shout out to our newest sponsor, Little Dragon Core. Little Dragon Core is a Canadian dice company that supplies all kinds of cool tabletop gear. Check out their Twitter at Little Dragon Co 1 to stay updated on their awesome products. And don't forget to use the new coupon code PROBONUS when you head over to littledragoncore.com to get 10% off your order. And as usual, a big thanks to Twitch, OBS, Streamlabs, Many-Sided Dice, and Team MC. It's thanks to their support that we're able to stream.
Alright, I'm gonna do the schedule real quick. On Sundays, we got Curse of Strahd live from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. On Mondays, we met in the Tavern live from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On Tuesdays, we have Tabletop Legends live from 7 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On Wednesdays, we have Waterdeep Resurface live from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On Thursdays, we have Delve and Dash live from 7 to 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by Mystic Hour with Crazy Mystic Water live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time onward. On Friday, we have Kindred List live 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And Shadowrun on the first Fridays of every month. On Saturdays, we have Dirty 20 Live, which was just on previously before us. And following that is us now. Hello.
So, last time, you went out to do the job which you had taken to find a thief and a murderer in the farmlands. On your way there, you took a cart that was driven by a little halfling girl named Hannah. And when you reached the farmlands, you met the Tabaxi family of the victim. And and found out what you could from them. Then you headed towards a little forest beyond, and you found tracks that led to an old animal burrow that had been expanded on, and you saw a female ogre. You managed to surprise that female ogre and killed it without taking any damage. But within the burrow, you saw a half ogre who asked you not to kill him. Said that his name's Brosar, and you decided to take him back with you to ask if maybe the Tabaxi family would be willing to give him a job. And they did. So then you returned to Drifthorn, collected your money, and then 3 of you decided to go to bathhouse. Well, Yeissal stayed at the inn.
Mm-hmm.
So, the people at the bathhouse, what you doing?
Were we able to find one?
Yeah,
Right, we did get that. We got directions to it, didn't we?
yeah.
Cool. Is this like a bathhouse basically just like the other one that we were at, or?
Yeah, I mean, you, like, enter and there's, like, a,
Mm-hmm.
counter area with an attendant,
How much money did we say we needed for the airship? I forgot. Was that 50?
I thought it was 70.
35.
Oh, 35.
I thought it was
Okay.
where did I get 78 from?
Oh, 35.
That was
Where did I get
full
78
price
from?
for somewhere
That
else,
Where did
I think.
Oh.
I think it was 98, and that was to Altane,
Oh.
if my notes is correct. Okay, yeah, 35. Okay, cool. Well, I walk up to the individual behind the counter.
Welcome.
Hello. How much is it for a private bath? We're gonna need 3 of them.
So not a group private bath?
No. I mean, unless you 2 want to share a bath. I'm not. No. I want my own.
I'll take my own too.
So.
Okay, then I guess I will also take my own. Sorry, I can't do the accent.
No, that was good. It was good.
No.
It was accurate. You got the sass right,
Well, that will be 2 gold each.
Okay. I will put 2 gold down.
I will also put 2 gold down.
Iris will as well. Sorry, Christy, I'm taking your money.
I'm sure she was okay with paying the money. She does indeed like water.
Yes.
It's the essence of wetness.
And wetness is the essence of beauty.
Yep.
But another attendant comes to lead you to your rooms and also notifies you that please do not take the towels with you out of the bathhouse.
Of
They're
course
property
not.
of the bathhouse.
I would never take towels from the bathhouse.
Of course not. Yes.
I have my clothes to cover me up, not a towel.
The attendant will ignore that. But you are led to 3 separate rooms. Pretty nice size. Nice stone tubs. There are like little cloth wrapped soaps.
They got candles. They got candles up in here.
Scratching it.
You got any candles? You know what I'm
I
saying?
hate it. Very
need some
slowly.
candles,
Actually, these rooms are lit by magical lanterns.
Damn it.
Paid 2 gold for nothing.
Yeah.
It's a rip
Uh,
off.
As the attendant is showing us the room, by any chance, do you have any candles we could use for the bath?
Oh,
You know,
I love candles
helps.
in my bath.
Sorry, no. There was an incident.
What kind of it? What do you wait with candles? Did the place almost burn down or something?
Yes.
Oh,
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
it's surprising with all the water around, but
Yeah,
I guess
normally,
that
like,
makes
I'm
sense.
pretty sure water puts
Think.
out fire.
But the walls are made of wood in some
Mm.
areas. So
Oh, okay, thank you. I will go in and take a bath.
Yeah, I'll take like a 10-minute bath and then I'm leaving.
Ira said not to wait for her because
Yes.
she's gonna spend hours
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
there.
That's fair.
I will also probably just spend like 10 minutes in there and then leave. So,
Okay.
We get out at the same time.
yeah.
Do you take the little cloth wrapped soap?
What kind of cloth is it wrapped in? Is it like a towel-y type cloth?
No.
Well, they told me specifically not to take towels, so I assume I'm allowed to take the wrapped soaps. So I take all of the wrapped soaps that are there.
Well, I mean there were two.
I'll take both of them. 2 wrapped soaps.
No, I'm gonna leave them.
Okay.
Maybe.
So you don't use soap?
Well, I use one of them
Gross.
definitely, but
I
you
also
know,
used one of them, but I'll take both of them.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take any of them.
They got bubble bath? I'll take some bubble bath too. They got bubble bath.
No.
Dang.
Well, then I guess I'll walk back to the inn with Nyx.
You know, Seraph, I really thought they would have candles.
I did too.
But I took these
it's very
soaps.
strange. Why?
Maybe we could melt this into
No.
the candles to
No.
make them smell better. Change the fragrance.
Do they even have a smell? Do the soaps have a smell?
Yes.
Okay.
What do they
They
smell like?
got this like flowery smell.
Lavender? Is it lavender? I love lavender.
Sure.
Yay, it's
They're
lavender.
lavender. We can make lavender candles.
I mean, that does sound nice, but I just don't know how that would work.
We
I don't
just
know if you can.
obviously
I don't know if you
melts
can.
with
I don't
the
know if you
wax.
can fuse soap and candles together. Do we know what happens if we light soap on fire?
We could try.
We should try a little piece of it just to make sure.
All right.
We're making Alex look up what happens when you light soap on fire.
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure the
depending
answer-
on what it's
answer is
made out
nothing.
of.
I'm pretty sure
Exactly.
nothing happens when you like.
Yeah, I don't know.
soap on
I've
fire.
never tried lighting soap on fire, so
I think I have. I don't. I think it's just set there.
of course you have.
I was
yeah.
young, and I was very experimental. Okay. Shush.
So I'm gonna light it. I'm gonna put a piece of soap on the ground. I'm gonna light it on fire.
What?
In the middle
No,
of
no. We're gonna. I
Just-
stop him from doing that. No, we're gonna go into like an alleyway or something. We don't want
Oh.
to do it in the middle of the street.
Oh, right. So I mean, I wanted to see if it would work. I got excited. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's just if we just start lighting random things in the middle of the street, the guards might not like that, and then we would have to run away from the guards.
Well, we don't have to run away. We could explain like we
In
were
my
wondering
experience,
what
guards
happens.
do not listen to people that were doing something they probably shouldn't have been doing.
Is it illegal to light things on fire?
Probably. I don't know the rule or the laws of this city, but I would like to guess that that might be a no-no.
Oh.
But then I don't know.
So-
I don't know. Maybe.
Was us trying to make candles in the room illegal?
No, I don't think so. Why would that be illegal?
Because you're lighting things on fire.
Yeah, but that's in the privacy of your home.
But if
or your
lighting
room that you
things on
paid for.
fire is illegal, obviously
In public.
in public.
Yes, because we have fireplaces, so of course we can light things all on fire in the fireplace, and we were cooking things in the fireplace.
That's fair.
So there we go. Sound logic.
So alleyways are considered.
Probably not, but we could hide better. We could also just do it back at the hotel room. That might be better.
Yeissal, she might get mad.
Well, we have my room, and
She's
Iris is still
probably
in the
already-
bathhouse.
That's true. We could go right now,
Yes.
and nobody
Let's
would
just
be
do it
the
in my room.
wiser.
I don't know why
Okay.
I mentioned an alleyway. That was stupid. So let's just go to my room.
All right.
I mean, as you're walking back, you pass by a general store. Don't know why you would ever want to go into a store for any reason, but
We could look for candles.
There
in
might
the
be
general
candles in
store.
there.
Right.
Yes. Good thinking.
Do you have money
I
to buy
have.
candles?
How much was the airship again?
35 gold.
Right. I probably should have wrote that down.
It's fine. I
Somewhere.
did. I got it right here, right in the head.
Well, if that's the case, I have. I take out my coin pouch and I look in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna need to spend that much money on candles. That seems like it'd be a lot. Maybe we just go in and see how much they cost first.
How much? Let's see how much 1 gold gets us in candles.
Exactly. Yes.
Could get us a lot of candles.
It could, and then it maybe not. Maybe we can get scented candles here, and then we can mold them into our, your design that you want.
Or maybe we could get I don't really know what it's called. Like essences of different.
Oh, the oil essences like
Yes,
that.
yes.
That probably isn't smart to light on fire though.
Are you sure? Well, technically, we're not really lighting it on fire. More that we're heating
My
it up.
experience with oil is fire makes it fire, and it's very bad.
But if
don't
we're heating
put-
it, we're not firing it. We're heating it.
Okay, but remember what happened last time when we tried to melt the candles?
It caught on fire and burned away.
Yes. So if we do that with oil, that fire will be a lot worse.
That's fair. Okay, fine. No oils. We'll just go looking for candles.
Yes, I think that is the play. Now, of course, we could try and find scented candles here.
I'll take
That
whatever
might be
candles we can get our hands on. We're trying to make our own candles.
Sure. We're going to a general store. This one right here, that's in front of us.
Yes, this one right here. Hello!
Okay, going straight in.
Do you have any candles?
just points to a shelf.
Oh, that's a big shelf of candles.
How
Thank you.
many candles can we take for 1 gold?
Candles are a copper each.
Oh God.
So lots of candles.
Yeah.
Wait, how is that 100 candles
We can
for
get 100
gold?
candles, yeah.
Is that? Am I doing that right? Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
100 copper, because 10 copper is a silver, and then 10 silver is a gold, right?
Yeah.
So that's 100 candles.
Yeah, we can get 100 candles.
Are these small candles, or are these wow? What size are these candles?
They're,
We're
regular.
talking about like this small, or like.
Well, yeah, regular candles.
Okay. How many you want?
Let's get the whole 100.
Do we really have the bag space to
Fine.
carry that back to our
You're
room?
right. You're right. Let's start with
Well, 20.
I was going to say 17, but 20 is a better number.
Okay. It's more, even number.
Yeah, I mean,
17 seems kind of weird.
it was just the first number that came to mind.
Okay.
The 20.
Maybe you're 17 years old then, if that's the first number that came to mind.
That's hard to tell. I don't really know.
That one. Okay.
I'm
I'll start
sure there's
grabbing
some way to
candles
find
off and
out
take them over
some
to the counter.
way eventually. DNA testing or something? I don't really know.
DNA test? Well, what do
Like,
you
they
mean
could-
DNA testing?
They could like trace me back magically or something. Decide like figure out how old I am.
Carbon
Maybe?
dating.
I mean, I know you can cut like a tree and see how old the tree is by the
Maybe
number
we
of
could
rings.
cut off my hand and see how
I
many
don't
rings
think
are
that's
under
a
my
smart
hand.
idea. I mean, you can't grow back your
So-
arm and hand, right? Yes?
This man behind the counter is looking more and more concerned.
Hello.
All right, we would like these 20 candles, please.
Uh-huh. That's 2 silver.
All right, I have 1 gold. Could you break this, please?
Sure.
We will more than likely be back to buy the 80 that we didn't buy.
That's probable.
Okay.
We like candles. Wax is fun.
Indeed.
I don't want to know, man.
I mean, I didn't mean it in that way, but in that way also, it's fun.
What way?
Can you please
Nothing.
leave my...
Sorry, yes, we can.
All right, we'll be back later for more candles. Thank you.
When we get out of the store, he seemed a little creeped out by us.
I think
it was
he
funny.
was really nice and he liked us a lot.
I don't know about that, but
I think we'll go back there again sometime.
yeah, maybe, especially if we burn up these candles.
Yes.
All right. Remember, we need to do not as much heat this time.
Yes.
So,
Wait, are we passing a library before we get home?
I don't know. Are we passing a library?
No.
No.
I was gonna say we could maybe read a book on the art of candle making, and that might help us a little bit.
That might, yes. Would you like to go? You know, we probably should have went to the library before buying all these candles, because now our backpacks are kind of full of candles.
I mean, yeah.
It's also getting, like, late in the day, so things are closing.
Also,
Oh.
libraries don't tend to stay open super late, so we probably have to do that in the morning.
Alright, we'll try it. If it doesn't work,
Right.
we'll
right.
go get a book, and
Mhm.
more candles, and go home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Wait,
What?
does the ship leave tomorrow?
No.
No? Alright.
We
It'll
can go to the
work.
library tomorrow and look up candle making.
Indeed.
All right. Back to my room, because Iris is not there.
Yeissal, we're back!
No, shh, shh, shh.
Oh,
Yeissal,
never mind!
Yeissal is in your room actually
Oh.
because you told her not to go in. Her
Oh, right. Well, I opened the door forgetting I said that.
Yeissal is asleep in one of the beds. Like, how long has it been?
Like, maybe an hour by now.
Oh, well, she's not asleep. She's just bending over backwards. Yeah.
Sorry, wrong room.
Yeah, whoops.
Close the door.
She has clothes on, guys.
Well, yeah, but still,
Yeah,
bending over
but,
backwards is a little
you know.
strange to walk in on.
Yeah,
You know.
you know,
Close
walking on
door,
somebody
run
doing
over.
yoga alone. And
Yeah, literally doing yoga. She's
Yeah.
literally
Uh-huh.
bending backwards.
All right, over to your room since she's over. I forgot we told her not to go into your room.
Yeah, I saw you're not allowed to come into this room until we're done. We're doing an inspection.
But I thought they were cleaning it.
Yes, but we're making
they did,
sure
but
it's
we're
clean.
Yes, we're doing our own inspection to make sure it's clean.
Can I insight check them? Do that make sense?
Mhm.
Like, do that even make sense?
Wait, who are you? Who are you inside?
All right, who said they inspecting it?
I did.
Yeah, I'm signing.
13.
Alex, you see what I got?
17. Yep.
We are not inspecting anything.
I'm just curious. How well did my unseen servant clean the room? 'Cause that's what I told him to do.
You know, it looks a bit better, but he didn't have any cleaning supplies or anything, so it's more like smeared out soot.
Yikes.
Yeissal gets up, cracks her neck, and
I closed the door.
Chair up against the door.
She cracked her neck. That was really scary. I didn't know what to do, so I panicked. I closed the door.
she's just like, "Why did he shut the door?" She's gonna test the knob and just like push it over. I don't know if I could get through with a door.
If you're
But they're
really
strong.
trying, you can make a strength check.
I'm over at the window trying to open. Is there a window? There's.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not really trying. I'm just like, guys, will you please open the door?
Why'd you crack your neck?
Yeah, that seemed a little aggressive.
That was really scary.
I was in that position for a while, so
Why were you in that position for a while? That seems uncomfortable.
Yeah.
stretch out your back. But anyway, do not change the subject. Stay at the door.
I feel
Huh?
like we didn't change the subject. We stayed on the same subject, just a different part of the subject. It's like section 1 and section 3. We just decided to skip to section 3 really fast.
Yes. I don't know what I was gonna ask.
What? He said, "Oh God." What are you guys doing?
We're inspecting the room.
Making
That is a
sure
lie.
it's tip-top.
Can you please open the door?
I think the door is jammed.
Are you going to hurt us?
Why would I hurt you?
That's a fair question. I don't really know.
You're acting very weird.
I always act weird.
You were the one that was like in that weird position for so long. Apparently, that's kind of weird. Also,
Section 3.
kind of curious. Is that like something you do to like train for dancing and stuff? Maybe you could show me how to do that sometime.
Sure, open the door for me.
I mean, I didn't mean right now. I mean, like maybe tomorrow or something.
I feel like we're making her. I think we should open the door.
She's just leaning against the door. She's just like,
Fine. I will move the chair.
I open it.
Hello.
Hello!
Welcome back.
Thank you. We get.
I walk into the room.
You see some soot on the floor by the fireplace. That's been
Nyx,
kind of like
I'm gonna go to my
smeared
room.
out.
It was nice hanging out with you today.
Wait, I want
good
to
night.
come too.
I'm going over to my room. Close the door.
Oh dear. He has half of my candles.
Oh. So, you were lighting something in here.
I wouldn't say we were lighting anything per se. Heating something? Non-direct contact?
Just please. Nyx,
Yes.
you know that I share this room. Oh, correct?
Right, and the soot is obviously on my side. I made sure not to get any on your side.
Did you succeed in making your project?
Well, that's the problem. You see, we burnt all of the candles that we had before, so we went to the bathhouse to get more candles, but the bathhouse didn't have any candles, so we went and bought some from the general store, which we probably should have done in the first place, because they had a lot more candles, like so
I'm
many.
glad you came to that conclusion.
Well, I figure I buy them from the bathhouse. I may as well get a bath and buy candles.
Sure. Mind sweeping that up for me there?
Sweeping what? I don't see anything.
The soot.
I feel like that's less of a sweep and more of like a wet rag.
Either way, you have to clean up after you.
Well, you see, the problem is I'm trying to make more of a mess before I clean it up. What's the point in cleaning it up just to make more mess? Why not just make the whole mess and then clean it up later?
Nyx, darling,
Yes.
please clean up the soot and go over and join your friend Seraph if you want to make more of your project.
Alright, I have to go get a rag. You have to let me go get a rag from downstairs. And maybe a bucket of water.
Go ahead.
I just like scurry past and run for the door. I go downstairs and I'm getting a bucket of water and a rag. I'm following my orders from Mother.
Yep. They look a bit confused when you ask for it, but they're also like, oh, well, if he wants to do his own cleaning, we're not gonna stop.
Yeah, I mean, I just accidentally spilled something. I need to clean it up. I don't want to make you clean it up. It's not your fault. I spilled it.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
No problem. Glad to make you happy. And I'm just gonna take the bucket and the rag and I'm gonna run back up the stairs.
Thankfully, the bucket is not so full that it sloshes out when you run. So.
Oh,
Perfect. I'm gonna spend the next 30 minutes making sure the room is tip top.
Nyx, you do not have to lie to me.
What do you mean?
If there is something that pertains to all of us, or especially in a closed environment such as this, you do not have to lie. You could just tell me what you're doing.
Well, you see,
And
I
we
had
can
reasons.
compromise. What was your reason?
Well, last time you knew I wanted to make a candle, you stopped me literally every time I tried to start trying to make a candle. So I figured if I didn't tell you this time, there was no way you could stop me because I didn't tell you, right? And I mean, I did a lot of planning this time. I got a whole mold made. It looked really good. Then we burnt everything. But we're learning. No!
Oh no.
For those in chat, we just
Christy
just saw her make
found. Yeah.
I didn't do it, Christy, by the way.
I didn't want to upset you, so I decided to not tell you so you wouldn't have anything to be upset about.
Okay.
Seraph's teaching me this whole, like, fibbing is okay sometimes thing, you know?
Darling, that is not a very good tactic all the time.
Learning
Don't-
from Seraph? Or...
The fibbing.
Why? I mean, it works.
It works, but look at the consequence. You actually were afraid,
Well, yes,
meaning
because
that you know you've done something.
you cracked your neck, and really, I don't want to see you, like, I feel like you're gonna hurt me if we actually got in a fight. I don't want to fight, alright?
Have I ever hurt you, Nyx?
But I've seen you hurt things, and you seemed like you were about to be angry, and I didn't want to be like those things that would hurt.
I won't hurt you, Nyx. I'm just.
Alright, I'll stop telling
Do not have to
fibs
lie.
to
Okay.
you.
Can I look at the thing? Do it look like it burnt, like it did really bad, or is it just like a mess?
No, it was awesome.
Just a little mess. Okay.
Yeah.
Too much heat when there wasn't supposed to be a lot of heat.
Okay. Well, next, since you haven't done anything, done major damage, and if Seraph is helping you with this, next time you do a project, do it in his room, or at least consult me before you do it in our room.
Alright, do projects in Seraph's room. Got it.
Yes. Now you can run along and go have fun with your friend.
Alright, I take my pot off of the desk. I just leave the bucket and the rag right there in the middle of the room. Because I assume I might need it later. And I run over to Seraph's room.
I will open the door for him.
Hello!
Hello.
She wasn't
go?
mad, and she told me that I could come over here and continue trying to make candles.
Okay, let's go.
Alright,
Close the door.
and we're gonna try to make candles again.
Remember, less heat.
Less heat, higher off the flame.
Mm-hmm.
Take two!
Yes.
So, what are you doing with the wicks? How are you getting them out of the candles?
I mean, it's, I think the same plan. I'm going to cast Unseen Familiar.
Oh, well, the wicks out of the candles we just bought. I'm gonna use the same like tactic where I just slice down and try to get the wicks out. I have 20 tries.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you do a decent enough job.
I will help. Sure.
Yeah.
Get all the wicks out.
Was that screaming you?
John Wick.
I mean, if one of the wicks is named John, then yes.
All of them are named John.
Alright, sorry. What's happening? What?
We're getting all the wicks out.
Oh, right, okay.
They're all named John.
Alright, John, get out of there.
God, I hate myself.
Yeah. And I'll cast Unseen Servant to help hold the wicks when it's that time.
I'll control flame while we need to. You know, to keep it at a nice
So,
level.
just, same plan.
Yeah, except for just like
Higher.
higher.
Less heat.
Yeah.
We do not know what we're doing.
Just say make an intelligence check.
Both of us?
The one controlling the stuff.
Okay, that would be him.
Alright, intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. This time you actually managed to keep, flame away from the wax enough. And it,
Wonderful.
starts melting.
Perfect.
It's going good.
Let's pour it. Is it like enough to pour, or is there still chunks in there?
Well, I mean, you can wait until
Yeah, let's
Real.
wait till it's
Even.
perfect.
Completely, yes.
All right. Let's pour the wax
Yes.
into the mold, and then
Into the
hold
mold.
hold the
The
wicks.
wicks for like an hour.
Yes, it's gonna go great.
Maybe if we blow on the wax, maybe it'll cool down faster, so
All
it
right,
hardens
so we'll hold the
faster.
wicks. We'll hold them like this, and go just the whole time,
Yes.
all the way
Wait,
for
did you
the
want to do
next hour.
6 wicks now, since we have extra wicks? Because we have 6 hands now.
How many candles are we burning?
Oh, that's a good question. How many candles are we burning? Well, we have
I don't
we have
know.
6 wicks.
how many.
We can have 6 wicks.
If we
Want
only
to
have
burn?
6 wicks, we need to use 6 of the candles.
I mean, we could put the pieces of the candle back in a bag.
Wait
Keep
a
them for
second.
later.
How many candles do you think it would take to fill the mold? That's the more important question.
This is a very good question.
We're saying this
Oh.
holding the wax just before we pour it in the mold.
Well, let's see how much this fills up.
All right, but
And
we
then-
need to be prepared to hold the wicks.
But how many
Oh God, 6 wicks.
candles?
6 candles.
6 candles and 6 wicks.
Now I'm just trying to do mental
Uh-huh.
calculations how much wax would come from 6 candles that are that thick, that
Oh
long.
God, those are big candles. Big candles.
Yeah, I mean
Jesus.
they're not like the dainty modern candles, you know.
Hmm. Maybe we only did like 2 candles or something, because that's a lot.
Well, how big is our
No.
mold?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
Yeah, we'd be fine with 6. We'd be fine with 6.
Okay.
I think, if we have too much, we'll just leave it in the pot. Screw it.
Right.
yeah,
Alright.
that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's pour this and hold the wicks. All 6 of them,
Yes.
2 per person.
The
Invisible person.
the unseen servant is holding the wicks by himself right now until we put down the bowl, and then we'll take 2 wicks from him.
All right.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, with the previous intelligence check, you know that you can put the wicks in after you pour, so
That's fair.
Yes.
Why don't we put them in after we pour?
Right. Yes.
It's gonna be waxy still. All right, let's do. You hold up.
Let's do
Oh
it.
wait, somebody. How are we setting it on the ground?
That's what I assumed.
All right, I'll just start pouring the candle wax
Oh God.
into
Maybe
the
I should
bowl.
pour the candles. You're kind of small.
I'm
I think I should
pouring
pour
the
fine.
candles.
Oh God.
you fill the mold,
All right, now
Cool.
we're holding
and
the
then
wicks.
there's a bit extra wax left. But
I'm just gonna set that on the ground.
Stop. Yep. I'll tell him to stop. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that on the
All
ground.
right, wicks.
Wicks.
We're holding the wicks. I don't know how long this is gonna take. It might take a while.
Now I'm just gonna Google.
This might take
This
quite some time.
is quality D&D content right here.
Yes.
Yes.
That didn't sound like a good.
Mm-mm. Nope.
So how long will you just be?
I mean, I would probably sit there for like an hour or so, and then my unseen familiar or my unseen servant would disappear.
That's not enough.
Oh no.
Is it at least a little bit hardened? Or not at all?
It ain't hard.
Yeah, no, it ain't hard.
Well, when I start seeing that it's not hardening at all, and I start to keep the mental count of the time running out, I'm like
I can hold
"So
one
we should
with my
start-
mouth.
We should start blowing. If that doesn't work, then I guess yes, we're gonna be sitting there with the wicks in our mouth also. I will tell the unseen servant to put the wicks in our mouth while we just hover over them.
First of all, how long does this take?
Your heads are like pressed together.
That's fine. It's leverage.
It's fine.
leverage.
Yeah, we're keeping each other in check.
Yeah. Perfect.
Your backs are starting to hurt, after a while.
How long has this been since I told him to go and experiment?
It's gonna be very awkward when someone walks in on
now
this.
it's like a couple of hours.
What time of the day is it? Is it still nighttime?
It's like 8 in the evening.
Okay, yeah. I'll go in. I'll knock and go in.
And you see them sitting over a mold, wigs in their mouths, heads like pressed together.
Hmm.
Can I understand what they're saying?
No.
I'll mentally help Wix.
Yeissal kind of stands there for a second and just watching.
Please. Help.
She's
Wix.
literally contemplating, like, do I want to help? What am I supposed to do?
Hold.
The wicks?
Mouth Wix.
I'm not putting the wicks in my mouth, darling.
No. Hold mouth Wix.
Yeissal kind of like sits down on her knees and just fools. Just tries to hold.
Thank God.
Oh
my
my
back
gosh.
is hurting so much.
My forehead hurts too. I was putting all my weight into holding that wick.
Also, my legs are just like dead because I'm sitting Indian style and they're asleep and it sucks.
We need a new plan for Wix next time.
Yes.
What is it that you? Okay.
It's
I mean,
taking the waxed, the hardened.
It's taking too
So
long.
long. We tried blowing on it and it did not work.
No, it's been 2 hours.
I mean, prestidigitation. You can't warm something, can you? Can you warm
You
something?
can make it feel warm. I don't know if you can actually make it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that.
We want it to be
will work.
colder.
Yeah, we want it to be colder. We don't want it to.
warmer.
No.
Can
I
I
mean,
do that?
I don't. It says you can like
Prestidigitation.
cool
You
things. I don't know.
can chill 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour.
Oh.
The character I don't take prestidigitation on. Needs
I will blow on it and cast prestidigitation to like make it freeze, to like cool it down.
Well, it hardens a little bit more, but a little faster. But it's still gonna take a while.
Just until like we're just holding it until it gets hard enough to support the wicks on its own. Because the wicks aren't going to be super heavy, so it might still be a little bit soft to the touch if we like press on it. But the wicks should probably
I'd say
just sit.
another hour.
All right.
Oh God.
And Iris comes back during
Hello.
this time.
Hello.
Welcome back, Iris.
Hello.
We've made a candle.
They made a candle.
It was
I can
very
see that.
hard work.
Okay.
My legs are asleep.
I really
I
don't
want to
know
stand up.
how that
Actually,
store
here
had
I
so
had let
many
y'all
candles.
hold the wicks again,
No.
No. No.
and I'll get back up. Well, it's for an hour. It's cooling for an hour. So. This is actually quite a lot of discipline, you guys.
Help, wicks.
Discipline builds character.
Mean. Help, wicks. I take the Iris. Please help Wix.
Iris is just laughing. No, you're so cute when you're sitting like that together.
Like 30 minutes in, I will take the wicks.
Nyx is already crying at this point because it hurts really bad to be doing this.
It's discipline, darling.
It's not nice. Don't do it again.
This is your project. If you want something to grow and flourish, you have to.
I didn't know candles took this long. I
Any
would've
arts
made
and
a
craft takes
setup
less.
already.
Iris is poking at like the congealing mass of wax still in the pot.
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna be doing it to the mold.
Nah. And she starts like making a little sculpture of the wax.
Yeissal just sits there holding it perfectly still.
Nyx is like shaking because this is a lot. Like he's been in the same position for so long. His arms hurt really bad. He is not strong at all.
Discipline. Endurance, my dear Nyx.
I'm not strong.
And then finally, after 3 hours holding wax, you feel like you can let go.
I like really slowly let go of one.
I let them both go.
John Wick is firm.
Alright.
Stays in place.
John Wick is firm.
I fall
He is.
directly onto my back.
I get up
And-
very slowly.
Oh, the pins and the needles.
Yep.
The pins and the needles.
Do I see him walking funny?
It's like almost unbearable.
I'm going to go for a walk. I will be back.
I can't
And I
even
leave
get
the
up,
room.
let alone walk. How are you doing this?
I pick Nyx up. I pick him up.
I'm dying.
You're not dying, my
I'm
dear.
dying. My body hurts so bad.
I pick him up and take him back to the
Oh.
Candle making hurt you more than fighting an ogre.
Yes.
What happened? Oh dear. Yep.
So I want to go find a nice, quiet, like, I don't know if there's any parks in this city or anything like that, but I would like to go find like a small bench that I'd be by myself with no one around. Bye,
Yeah.
Sierra. Welcome back, Sierra.
Yeah, you can find a little part.
Cool. And it's already dark, right? So how's the sky tonight? Is it, can you see the stars kind of thing, or
No, it's cloudy
cloudy? Gotcha.
with a chance of meatballs.
Oh. Well, that's not good. That would probably hurt.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good movie though.
never seen it. I will just sit there for, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes, and then I will just talk to myself, and I will say, just kind of like, not like super loud for anybody else to hear me, but out loud, and I will say, Nidek, what is the plan that you wanted us here, or me here? I think it's time that you tell me.
Just kind of feel a cold breeze in the direction towards the inn. And you usually can only hear them when you're.
Fine, we're still doing that, okay. Make my way back towards the inn.
Jamie
And I will go
wants
to
to
sleep.
write that down, but Jamie doesn't know.
Well, Jamie knows. Nyx doesn't.
Nyx doesn't know.
So I'll go back, say goodnight to everyone, and I will go to sleep.
Wait!
Yes.
Could I get the candle from the room?
Of course. You didn't take it when you left?
I couldn't move.
Oh, sure, of course.
Yeissal carried me back to the room and I fell asleep for about 30 minutes, maybe.
Sure, of course. I'll get you the candle.
Alright, thanks.
There we go. Give him the candle.
Perfect.
Good night.
Good night.
See you in the morning. We still going to the library in the morning?
I
Look up
would
candle
love
making?
to. I will. I mean,
Okay.
maybe not about candle making. I've had my fix of candle making for the
Okay.
next while.
All right.
Until we figure out how we're gonna do the wick part, I'm good for right now.
Okay. All right, well, good night.
Good night.
Now I'll go to sleep.
As sleep takes you, first there's dark, then a faint light, and then grows into the shape of a humanoid, except it's only light. Shape of light. You've never actually seen them as anything else. And
Really?
they say,
Really? It's taking you this long? Been here for quite some time.
I didn't think you needed more guidance at the moment. You've already found who you were supposed to find.
Who was that again? Which one? I'm assuming you mean one of them, the two people.
Both of them.
Oh. Why did you want me to find them?
Find out where they came from. who created them.
Why is this important? Seems a little odd.
Our god requires knowledge.
Is there anything else I should know?
No. That's it for now.
I still don't understand why you couldn't tell me that back at my house, and you had to wait until I got here. Would have been nice to know.
Well, things can always change. And it's difficult to know what will come to pass before it happens. There are so many possibilities in the world.
I really don't like that you're always so cryptic. But fine. I will try and find out.
And
Anything
the
else?
figure of light just gives a nod and then starts fading away.
Cool. Good talk.
And you go into dreams. And you dream of a snake. And the snake's head slowly starts shifting until you see Yeissal. And then it fades away. And you see goblins surrounding Nyx. And then they go up in flames. And then, instead of goblins around him, are others like him.
Okay.
Oh.
And then that also fades away. And you see a symbol of 3 spirals connected in the middle. You know, kind of like this.
Cool, cool.
And the rest of the night, you have a dreamless sleep. And you all wake up in the morning.
Yeissal got up early.
Mm-hmm.
It's still winter, right? It's still pretty cold outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeissal went to go take a walk.
I am up first thing and ready to go to the library.
I would probably sleep in. Oh God.
Seraph!
1 second. Get up, put my shirt on, go over, get the door. Good morning.
Good morning. It's time to go to the library.
This is very early.
This is
Don't you think
normal time.
We should get food first.
Well, in my village, your day starts when the sun rises.
Not where I'm from. But sure, let's go get some breakfast.
All right. Gonna run downstairs and get me some bacon and eggs. And some toast. And some OJ.
Sure, yeah.
Ow.
Just refresh my memory. When is the skyship leaving?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
After a while from her walk, Yeissal come back, depending on what time it. She got up early. What time? How early did Nyx get up?
Nyx naturally wakes up whenever the sun starts to rise.
So it would be like, since it's winter, like 7.
Yeissal got up around like 6. She's back now. Like she's coming. I think, yeah, depending on how long it was. So she's coming back now.
Well, then you probably see us in the breakfast room eating breakfast.
I'll wave her over so she knows she can come have breakfast with us.
She has her coat pulled up because it was fucking freezing. Good morning.
Good morning, Yeissal. How are you doing today?
Good. How did you two sleep?
Fantastic.
I slept okay.
Still sore?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, it kind of just went away. I think it was just a matter of spending some time resting our bodies.
She sits down. Probably wave over just to get some juice.
We're gonna go to the library if you'd like to join us.
The library. Just to read?
Yeah, just to get some just general knowledge on whatever I decide to pick up. Really?
Sure. I think I would enjoy a trip to the library.
All right.
Are you guys going to look up anything revolving candles again?
Nope, I am done with candles for at least another day.
Yes, I don't think I'm gonna be looking up candles either. I'll find something to look up. I'm not sure what yet.
Okay.
I'm really hoping to find like another book for like languages or something.
Could definitely be helpful.
Yes.
Any languages in particular?
Not really. I like to just dabble in everything a little bit. Kind of like how I'm learning your home language.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
curse
you're.
at him, but I mean to say hello.
Aw.
Yep, that's it.
I'm like smiling and waving at you.
Basically say it, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I think I'm doing really good with my lessons
You know
with
what?
Iris.
When the next time you see Iris, just walk up to her and say that, and wave and smile.
Well, that's what she taught me to do.
Of course you did.
Iris is still sleeping.
Yeah. Well, breakfast was good. You ready to go, Nyx?
Yes.
Did you say you were coming, Yeissal, or are you gonna stay behind?
Oh no, a trip to the library will do me some good.
All right. Cool. Perfect.
So
Off
do
to
you
the library.
ask anyone where the
Yes.
library?
I'll go up to the person behind the counter. Excuse me. Do you is there any libraries nearby that we could go and visit by any chance?
Oh, the library is in Centervale.
Okay. Thank you. And we'll leave and head towards Centervale.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Nyx?
the tower of the Temple of Bahamut is like a landmark that you can like follow wherever you are in the city to get to Centervale.
Gotcha.
On the way there. Nyx, when we get there, when I'm normally in the library, I like to stick to myself, so hopefully that I don't want to offend you or anything, but when I'm reading books, I like to concentrate on the books, okay?
I do too. I don't understand why you're telling me this.
I,
I feel
I
like
was just
that's
making sure
natural
you
for
weren't
libraries.
I was just making sure you weren't going to come up and, start trying to talk and, all that kind of stuff when you got the
No.
books. Okay, just making sure.
I very much appreciate the idea of new knowledge.
Okay, good.
And
Me too.
I also will probably be off on my own
Perfect.
in some remote corner
I
reading
also like remote
many
corners.
books, probably.
Yes.
Not a single. I don't have anything particular in mind, but I probably am going to read something.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yes. I don't really know what language I want to learn. I wish I could find a language book on your language so I could, study in my free time, maybe. But
I mean, they might have it. You could ask.
that's fair. Maybe.
All right. Are you going to look up anything specific, Yeissal?
Mm, probably something. Probably I would like to look at more maps.
Maps are definitely very interesting.
Yes, they are.
All right.
So eventually you find the library. You can ask something like that. Library is in conjunction with the temple of you, as is traditional. Quite big. Lots of books.
Is there a lot of like librarians here? Like just like one behind a counter type thing?
No, there are library,
Cool.
librarians, but they're
Mhm.
actually acolytes of Ayun too, so the
Gotcha.
keepers of knowledge.
I will see you all later then. Don't feel like you have to wait for me if you all wanted to leave early. So,
Oh, I thought I was going to be the last one out of here.
I mean, you might be. We'll just see. We'll just say we'll meet up back at the inn. Okay?
All right, I better not catch you following me.
No. Why would I? Okay. Bye. I'm gonna go find it. Library.
It's a damn shame.
So the thing I want to research is people turning from snakes into people.
Okay, that's a very specific and
Yes. Or snake people or snake creatures that may have, been around type thing. Anything with snakes.
My stomach hurt.
And then also I want to uh look up goblin stuff.
oh
Mm.
yeah.
But I'm also going to get books that are about like this land in general.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if I run into any of them, I can, feel like, oh yeah, we're just reading up on the land since I'm new here, kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. So that's what I'm wanting to research right now. And I'll ask a librarian about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, librarian like points you in the general direction of some like books that might pertain to the subject. But you can make an investigation check to see how well you search through the material you are presented.
Sure. I'm good at investigations. See what that is. That is a 17.
Okay. Well, the snake thing, you find a lot of like polymorph type thing. That's how people turn into snake and vice versa. There are also accounts on Nagas, which are snake people, basically.
Okay.
Not terribly deep because they're quite rare, and most of them are evil, so generally to be avoided.
Okay.
And well, there's some stuff on goblin like cultures, like different types of tribes or city goblins,
Any of them that that have like a connection with fire?
Not more than anyone else. They use fire
Gotcha.
to cook or burn things if they're feeling hostile. But
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, that's what you find.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeissal is just gonna look for maps.
Yeah. There's a whole section with maps. So
Okay.
many maps.
Yeah, she's gonna take a copy. Like she's just going to try to sketch out like a map
Mm-hmm.
of Oh boy, let me bring this down. I said bring down, but it came in my face.
Okay. What?
I was trying to bring down the window, but it just did not do that. I'm going to take a sketch of Summerrain Island and cause if we're going to Mythmore, yeah, we gotta go to Mythmore. Hopaiwa,
Holpoa.
Hopoa Island. I don't know what I said. I said Hapawa. Like, man, you good? Hopawa. I want to take a sketch of that island.
Okay. Yeah,
Can I try to get it detailed as much as I can?
Yeah. Make a dexterity performance check.
Can I use my calligraphy supplies? I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I can. Alright, click. Ooh! 22.
Nice. Yeah, you spend quite some time and you make it detailed and it almost a perfect copy of the maps you found.
Ah. Alright.
Imagine if they had like a copy machine.
I know. Just print. Printing out maps. Thank you.
Someone should invent that. You know, one that actually works.
Oh yeah. And I think yeah, after that I would just head on out.
Nyx, yeah, boy.
I'm trying to click on my character sheet, but it's like Roll20 is like lagging out right now.
Yeah, that's what it was
Yeah,
doing for
it's
me. I was
been-
trying to like pull out the sheet,
It's
but it was
been
weird.
Okay. So, Nyx is looking for a couple things, and he will probably spend up until it's nighttime and time to go to bed, probably, staying in the library.
that's a lot of time.
Yes, or up until they kick him out of the library, basically. First, he's going to look for a few languages. He's going to look for their common, which Jamie doesn't remember the name of, but Nyx would.
Mm-hmm.
If he can't find that, he wants to look for Dwarvish.
Mm-hmm.
And any exotic languages that I don't know if he'd be able to find exotic languages, so
Depends on which one.
The ones that come to mind would be Elvish based.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvan and Undercommon would be the first two he would want to try to figure out if he can find. That if he couldn't find those, he might look for Celestial. But he highly doubts he'd find Celestial.
Okay. Oh, make an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Wow.
So that's a
You
23.
find everything you want.
Really?
Yes.
I'm assuming just the first. So I found a common book for them?
Yeah.
I'm spending most of my day reading that, and I'm going to be really mad.
Okay.
So I'm assuming I find common, dwarvish, and like Sylvan or undercommon. I wouldn't go for all the books if I found 3.
Yeah, I'd say you find Sylvan.
Okay, so I would read common, their common, dwarvish, and
Mhm.
Sylvan. I'd be reading over that throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys leave at any point?
Yeah, Yeissal would leave literally right after she gets done copying.
And Seraph would leave probably after he gets done looking at all these. But he went one book by one book, so it probably took him a while to like go through all these different books. So
Okay, well, Nyx is kind of getting all of his books together and then going and setting them and sitting down, basically.
yeah, Seraph did a lot of moving.
Okay, so the last thing Nyx wants to look for, he wants to try to figure out if you can find a book to try to guess approximately how old he might be based off of like something. I don't know. He doesn't like, he's really upset because everybody keeps asking him how old he is and he doesn't know. So he just wants to try to figure out if there's a way to like guesstimate age somehow. I don't really know what kind of book that would be. But
Me neither. That's
or
I
if it's
mean,
even
I think the
possible.
closest thing you could find would book of like arcane means to change someone's age.
Okay.
It's the closest thing you find to like, you know.
He would probably
type.
pick it up and read it for a little while, but I doubt it would be what he's looking for.
Yeah.
But he would definitely just focus on the common, dwarvish, and sylvan.
Hmm. So the others that do leave the library during that day, is there anything else in particular you want to do?
Yeissal was stopped by the Temple of Bahamut
Mm-hmm.
to see her cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if she heard of anything from Heska.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and see if she just needs any help uh within the temple.
Well, she hasn't heard anything from Heska. She gladly agrees to your help. Like, she's just talking your ear off while, polishing, I don't know, chandeliers. Sure,
That's
if they lower down a chandelier and you're polishing every piece of it.
yeah. Yeissal just listens and takes everything in. Uh, she haven't met anyone else besides uh, of the clan, so she's just really listening. She's just interested in knowing that like she had family over here. She just never like wrote or anything. So,
Yeah.
but she does tell. What's her name? Ira
Eerie.
or Erie? Oh, there I go. I spelled it weird. Erie. Um, I will. Yes, I will tell her not to. If anyone asks for me other than Heska, tell them that you haven't saw me.
Okay.
Not in trouble or nothing. Just rather keep what I'm doing private. That's not part of the family.
Okay. Yeah. I can do that.
Thank you.
No problem. I mean, I'd offer to, take you and introduce you to the rest of the family here, but things are kind of strained between them and Heska, so I'm not sure they were
Why?
very nice.
What's wrong?
Well, I've only heard things like secondhand, but they were apparently mad at him for not, continuing the bloodline at first. So, they didn't speak for years. But then he knew, and so they started like speaking to him again. But he's still, upset about them being,
Yes.
not talking to him for so long. So yeah, but he talks to me. I talk to him because I don't care. Family bullshit. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure Bahamut understands.
Yeah, yeah. I think Bahamut would be mad at them for doing that to Heska.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that they have talked.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to Heska in a while either.
I'm sure he's fine.
Hmm. I pray that he is. He can be
Okay.
a little stubborn, but
Yeah, I think that's a family.
Yeah. And she goes back to like polishing. She kind of look a little sad, but she just goes back to polishing.
So, anything else for the rest of the day?
I don't think so. Not for me, at least.
Okay.
I'm just learning until they kick me out.
Yeah. Iris, you know, does things, I guess.
Practicing her drums.
Yeah.
All right.
Once I get kicked out, I go back to the inn and I go lay down in my bed.
You sound so sad. Oh my god.
Because I learned today.
Oh. Oh.
Whoops. We'll be dealing with that when Chrissy can be here.
That's a Christy problem.
Yeah, that ain't my problem, bitch.
It's partially Seraph, because Seraph didn't correct him.
I'm not your teacher.
Oof.
Rip.
But I think, yeah, with all of that in mind, and even though it's been a very time, we should end this session. So
Yeah.
things can happen next time, and Christy can say what she would do this day where everyone else kind of off.
Yeah.
And then you will be heading to Myth. Hey!
Yep.
Pew,
Sal
pew,
is on a one-way track.
Yeah,
Brum, brum, brum.
noticed.
Brum, brum, brum.
But thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Deuces.
And for hopefully continuing to watch even when our sessions are about candle making and libraries and
That was intense candle making, though.
Yep.
Very
yeah,
intense.
that was
Very
super
intense.
intense. Very intimate, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Yep, definitely was.
So intimate.
You have only known each other for a few days after.
Yeah. Yeah. How long has it been? Like a week, maybe?
Okay, it started the 14th of Changebringer and it's now the 21st Changebringer. So, yeah, a week.
And Nick trusts you with his life.
Jason, I don't trust neither one of you guys.
What? I never have given her a reason not to trust me.
Jamie doesn't trust you, but Nick trusts you.
What? Seraph is the best.
Anyway.
Don't trust me anyway.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch us next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the flip side.
What?
Okay, love you. Bye.